set up, or have you set up to how your character looks like and everything. And, well, just say it's kind of ridiculous on how much you can edit of really insignificant shit. Like, for example, you can literally edit how long your character's eyelashes are, as redundant as that is. But you can't do that detail of editing when it comes to your hairstyle, so it's kind of ridiculous. But anyways, one clear thing I thought was absolutely fucking retarded and kind of hilarious is whoever the hell the model was for expressions has literally never talked to anyone ever in their life or something, or I don't know, they have some kind of paralysis in their face a little bit, so it makes their expressions a little odd. Because, like, if he looks happy, he looks more like, I'm gonna molest you or rape you or some shit. Or even if he smiles, he looks fucking weird as shit. But the controls are not too bad, except when you're climbing a wall and trying to change wall. Because, like, for example, on one of the beginning parts, you're climbing this wall and you have to go to the right and, like, switch over to that wall and climb up so you can actually get on top of there and obviously continue moving. It wasn't that easy to move over at all, or to even force your stupid character to do that. And then sometimes your character will literally move off to the left for no reason, even though you literally never told it to do that at all. And it doesn't move like a little bit. Like, he blatantly tries to go to like the other edge of that same wall, and then he finally tries to come back where the hell you told him to. And strangely enough, I found out there's literally no pause button of any kind. Because you press options, doesn't actually stop anything. Go to the menu, your freaking AI character keeps on running down the path like an idiot. And then, strangely enough, everything's voiced. Like, all the cinematic stuff, anytime anyone ever says anything, it's voiced. Then you get this guy, he says, hi, I think he might say his name, and then he just goes purely to text. So, I don't know, it's kind of ridiculous that only they stop at voicing right here. Like, after the introductions are all done, then I would understand if they end voicing there just to save money. But, I don't know, it's kind of ridiculous. Right now I'm just gonna read this, not out loud though.
Your reputations precede you.
And I found out for some reason the proportioning of how far distance is when you look at the map isn't very good. Because, like, for example, you start off and it shows you on the left hand corner side of the map, and you gotta get all the way to the right hand corner of the map. And I literally got to this area which we're supposed to go within a minute, maybe two-ish. Like, at most. You know, you just literally are just blowing through it real fast, so clearly the map's just not sized right. And the one part that could be annoying and could kind of screw you over if you wanted to avoid, you know, dying, is that you have to know where the vines are to go to push through them to get to the next area. Because obviously, you know, if you use the vines, you can obviously go through them, and obviously an enemy couldn't attack you, but they're not very obvious at all to know if you can actually push through it or not. I only knew for certain ones because the AI was trying to go through it.
Well, off you go.
Okay, I'll give you the grand tour. Let's start by looking for your palico. This is our stockpile.
Palico, I'm assuming, is this cat thing. You get this cat creature that's basically your assistant, and you can actually choose basically what it looks like. And
Next is the smith. It's a
A-lister? Can I actually talk to him?
over here.
Yeah, and it's kind of vague as shit when it comes to trying to figure out what action buttons are what, because circles obviously to gather stuff or whatever, but at times I found out when she was running around it actually some reason would focus on her when she's running off rather than just trying to pick up something or whatever. And then X is to talk to people even though it doesn't blatantly tell you.
Hello.
Kind of nice thing, but kind of a loss of buttons that they did is if you hit L3, that's the run, but so is R1. So they literally could have put something right there for R1. Realistically, it made more sense that R1 was dodge. Which actually, I'm not even sure how the fuck you dodge, honestly. Like, in the cinematic, your character does dodge. But otherwise, you can obviously do this, you can jump. And when it comes to climbing, you don't actually have to hit an action button or anything. You just simply walk into the wall and he'll automatically start climbing. Oh yeah, and so you know, this is in the high quality version because I have a PlayStation 4 Pro, so it gives you the option to do high graphics, high frame rate, or high resolution, basically. Which, I don't know, high resolution doesn't make a lot of sense to me in general, because basically that should be the same thing as high graphics, basically, in my opinion. And I did also, I know it might sound kind of stupid, but I found out apparently the air vents for the PS4 Pro are on the sides of it. Which kind of makes sense, I guess, but the obvious problem for that is how you're supposed to clean those damn things, because if you haven't seen a PS4 Pro, it's not that easy to get in there and make sure that those are definitely cleared off of the actual entrance points without accidentally knocking the damn filth or whatever into the system. But so yeah, if you don't already know, the kind of shitty thing to do with the PS4 Pro is to sit another system right next to it, because then obviously it's gonna block some of the airflow. And back to the beginning part. The nice part is, I guess, if you're really into trying to make your character look a particular way in the face and shit, or try to look a lot like you personally, I guess you could do that, or try to anyways, and literally spend like 3 hours trying to fucking set that shit up. For me, I don't particularly give a shit for that. So like the character I have, like, decent looking, but it's kind of ridiculous when you can adjust like the bridge of their nose and size of it and how the nose even curls and crap. Oh yeah. That's right, at least go to a shop and check out their crap.
We can accomplish anything!
Kind of seems like one of those games where you have to do the introductional thing just so that shop people will actually fucking talk to you or let you check out anything, which is annoying because, you know, basically means like they're trying to force you to progress with the story even if you don't fucking want to, and you just want to actually look around.
I'm so glad you're safe.
Over here. the Commission's 5th Fleet, right? The old man in charge, my grandfather, was with the 1st. That was a long time ago. Me, not with any fleet. Born and bred right here. Never even been to the old world.
Could have just said raised. I don't know. To me, when you say born and bred here, like,
Here's our smithy.
so you're a dog now?
This is where you craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot.
Wow! Look at this place. Want to check it out? Ooh, it's toasty in here.
No shit. It's like, ooh, fire, it's so cold.
Next up is the canteen. Let's check it out. There you are, right.
I would hate how certain games would add in really stupid, obvious dialogue. It's like, ooh, water! Like, yeah. Duh. Or, ooh, a tree. Or, ooh, a book. Like, so you've never seen one in your entire fucking life?
The canteen? I am so there.
I think I've even seen like a game or a show or something like that, where some dumbass, usually a girl for some reason, like, she'll touch an ice thing or whatever, and she'll be like, ooh, cold. I'm like, yeah, it's ice. It's literally how it got to be ice, is that it was cold.
This here's our canteen.
Shit, if I met a person like that, here's a fork, stick it into the electrical outlet, and tell me what happens.
Hey, you!
For some odd reason, these cat creatures literally walk around upright with their hands just like hanging over, like they literally have like no hand control or paw control if they're standing.
Calling for a council. Come on.
Yeah.
Now that you are all here, let us begin council. After tracking a migrating elder dragon across the sea, the
Really?
Fifth Fleet have finally arrived in Asteria. Give them a warm welcome.
If he's gonna fucking talk, then why the fuck do I need to press X? I guess it makes sense, I guess, if you're deaf. But at that point, that would fucking suck to play a game like this. If you're trying to fight and not hear the enemy coming right at you and smack the shit out of you from the side or back.
They're a fine group. Worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros. A huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back.
Yeah, because we totally didn't see it in the beginning credits, or cinematic. Well, you didn't see it on this video, but that is what happens, is base starts hits a huge monster, blah, 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 like you just said. But realistically, it's this large dragon-looking thing that, for some reason, its flesh is so damn hot that it looks like a freshly erupted volcano with lava that just went down the hill like not even half an hour ago. And it springs up out of the water and literally lifts your ship and kind of like knocks it around and shit, and you fly out of the ship and land into it. And then eventually you've get away from the damn thing, and you end up on land. And since you're obviously not at the part you're supposed to be, which is here, that's why you had to make your way towards it.
The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
That's a stupid ass question. Because there's more food. Or because there's more humans, aka food.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time. Altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here.
Dumbasses.
Talking!
Place with a lot of greenery and fresh water and new humans to eat and whatever the fuck else. I wonder why a large ass animal would ever do that.
Hunters, for the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jaguar's problem and securing its territory. Start by investigating the Jaguar's habitat. Find out what makes him tick, and we'll go from there.
Right, we're on it, sir.
Everyone else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need. Now we're talking. You two.
It'd be kind of cool if your cat creature could actually grow to be buff like that cat person.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The Fifth Banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise. All right, dismissed.
What kind of a jackass line is that? A whole day and already got your first mission. You really are ready to get your hands dirty? Like, yeah, because he totally volunteered for that. Like, he just walked up to the guy and said, "Hey, I'm bored. Give me a fucking mission." Like, no, the guy literally said, "You're gonna do this, dick. I don't give a fuck what you want. You're gonna help us." The end. But this guy's then like, "Oh no, you totally volunteered for this." Or he volunteered you because you're so awesome.
Over here.
Just like that stupid ass line. But you'll need a weapon first. Yeah, no shit. Because I'm gonna go fight these large animals with my bare hands. I take it down a dragon with my bare hands. Because that's totally possible. It'd be nice if one of these days, you know, they actually had people that write a script for a game that wasn't an idiot. Like, I understand certain things to obviously let you know where certain things are and all that. Because you obviously don't know where things are, obviously. But when they're stating obvious shit like, "Oh yeah, you might want a weapon. Oh yeah, you might want to go get yourself some armor before you head out." Like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Because, you know, no one's ever said, "Hey, it's freezing outside. You know what I should do? I should run outside butt fucking naked, covered in water,
Choose a weapon that suits you.
and stay outside for 3 hours and see how that goes." And it's negative 50 degrees. Sounds like a great plan to me. Yeah, said no one with half a brain. He got all that from that one meow. I already know what kind of weapon I want to choose because obviously I plan on playing with other players. But like the obvious things of problem is if you have the large sword or the fast-firing, gun or whatever, fine. But then there's the obvious one, which is what I was wanting to choose, which is the heavier gun, which obviously fires much, much slower. And if you ever play the demo, it obviously has a huge fucking weakness. Which is the fact of the matter is if you want to actually use it, you have to fucking pull this one thing out and then you can actually shoot with it or whatever. Otherwise, it's gonna basically collapse the thing towards smaller, and the best you can do at that point is like throw items at things or whatever. Like, there's no sub-function or smaller weapon you could use or something to at least fire something. So you're severely limited on mobility when it comes to that, just because that stupidness. Like, I get it folding up so you can put it on your back or something so you can run, but for some reason just... Whoever thought that mechanics didn't obviously think, huh, I wonder how he's going to fucking defend himself using this large fucking weapon that severely limits yourself with mobility against a large-ass enemy that's coming right fucking at you. And also, because, you're new to the game, you're not going to have magically ammo that's going to just stop an animal dead in its fucking tracks and not move until you're done killing it, basically. Well, yeah, no shit. If you own the weapon, why wouldn't you be able to practice it as much as you want? Not much of a fucking tutorial. The fuck is that thing?
A special support weapon hunters use to gain or provide various buffs.
How the fuck does that give buffs? It's like a weird ass hammer. But then of course some dumbass decided, oh yeah, let's put bagpipes in the end of it, to soften the blow, because we don't want to hurt the enemy. Because, that'd be too obvious you'd want to hurt it. I didn't even mention what the fuck a regular bow does, because I'm used to obviously Monster Hunter obviously has a light weapon that's like this, basically fires fast, and obviously a heavier one. But a bow, that I'm not used to. So I don't know what the fuck the difference would be.
A weapon that stores energy in its sword form and releases it in its axe form.
Oh, that makes more sense. That should be more of a better weapon than that one large ass one that showed in the damn trailer. Because basically it's 3 fucking weapons in one. A light, a medium, and a huge fucking weapon.
A close-range weapon that facilitates fluid combos and evasion.
Ridiculous. Shows the katana being a normal size katana, and obviously you see now the katana is like fucking 12 feet long or some shit. But then I was just, oh yeah, evasion too. But like, what do you mean evasion? He didn't have to dodge shit besides when he actually finally charged.
Lightweight weapon that lets you vault into the air and control Kinsets.
Now that'd actually be pretty cool if you can control it well enough, because basically stay airborne the majority of the time, and obviously dodging the shit out of enemies.
A ranged weapon that sacrifices mobility in exchange for powerful attacks. A ranged weapon that frees up movement and lets you fire a variety of ammo. A ranged weapon that sacrifices mobility in exchange for powerful attacks.
That's what I was thinking of, but I use this heavy weapon in the freaking demo, and this thing fires way more quickly than I remember.
A ranged weapon that frees up movement and lets you fire a variety of ammo.
Accessibility for beginners? I mean, like it's harder to get
Weapon that sacrifices mobility in exchange
more weapons of that kind or some
a
shit?
weapon that lets you charge up power and attack from medium range. A weapon that lets you charge up power and attack from medium range.
That's actually not bad when it comes to, you know, being able to actually fire and do a decent amount of damage and be able to dodge without having to constantly fuck with modes and all that shit. What the fuck is that shit? Iron Gauntlet.
A
Wait,
defense-oriented weapon used to approach targets with charges and fancy footwork.
You see someone getting their ass whooped while using that?
A defense-oriented weapon with a variety of shell attacks.
Stupid. I basically stole that shit from fucking Bayonetta. Yeah, but oh yeah, basically did, but fucking it's like the worst fucking combos I've ever fucking seen. The only way it makes sense to even use that weapon is if it actually is more or less a shotgun with a blade on it. But I don't see this weapon be a fucking pain in the dick to fucking not die with.
Transforms between a long-reaching axe and a powerful sword. A weapon that stores energy in its sword form and releases it in its axe form. A heavy weapon used to strike monsters at point-blank range and stun them.
It's like one of the easiest weapons to use. Assuming it can stun things easily. I think it's the most ridiculous fucking terrible range ever. It's like, it obviously has some range, but as you've seen the jackass literally try to pull it towards him as he swung down, so he had almost zero fucking range.
Close-range offensive weapons that are used to deal a rapid flurry of blows.
I know, why the hell all the videos of some dumbass that decides, you know, it'd be a great fucking idea? Directly attack it straight to its fucking face. Like, if the battle mechanics for the monsters themselves were better, they would easily fucking destroy the shit out of you without much effort. Because, like, if the enemies were generally as smart as they are at attacking as they are, like, on Bloodborne, you know, and because on there they were, you know, they understood the obviousness. If you stand in front of me, I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm going to lunge at you occasionally and whatnot. Just from these videos, apparently the enemies just kind of just lie there and only eventually will try to strike with a huge lunge like that. But other than that, they kind of just sit there.
A close-range weapon with low mobility but powerful attacks.
384. You'd think this thing would have run the same damage as that fucking big sword. Seriously? The fuck are the notes about? Extends the time until... Really? What? Like that doesn't explain much of shit. Like health boost, does that mean it actually heals the other people around you? Or ups your max health? And of course also, what the fuck is wind pressure negated? Like, does that just means like you can't be stunned or something? You know, what the fuck does self-improvement mean? Because, you know, you gotta attack up right there, so what the fuck does self-improvement do? The lack of explaining is astonishing. Hunger resistance? Proud they played off this and this in the video trailer. You expect these fucking things to be more higher on damage output, not just basically garbage. Really? fucking stupid. 96 damage to 112. You gotta be hoping at least with this, like, you can have literally infinite ammo or some shit. The fuck does blast do? Like, stun him or something? I mean, I should at least explain what the fuck that coding shit is, or how the fuck it works, or something. Fuck it, I'll fucking try it out, because they're not gonna fucking explain a goddamn thing. Fire. What? Chainmail has defense against water? Like, isn't it more backwards or something? I don't know, that doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Nice, I guess you can sell stuff here rather than go find a vendor. But at that point, you might as well be able to buy shit from this chest. It would just make sense. You know, why the fuck not?
Want to get going?
Once you're ready, head to the canteen. I'll be there waiting with a quest.
You can get more familiar with your weapons in the training area. Just talk to the housekeeper to get started.
You can't. It's fucking stupid. Like, if you can't do it, then grade out, you jackass. Send to recipient? Send who? Get the fuck out of the damn screen. God damn. Anyways, I'm gonna exit out of this. Just want to at least show the basics of what the town looks like. I should, like I said, start at the beginning, because then you could have seen there are certain other stuff. Only other gripe is on previous Monster Hunter games I have played, crafting stuff, you know, and, I should say gathering stuff to be able to craft with it. You know, it was easier to find stuff. Like on this, it's more of like, find the glowing thing, or something blatantly that's like an eyesore, and then you can pick that up. If it's not something like that, then you can't do anything with it. But I don't know. And if I see anything else or something noteworthy, I'll share it later.